WAC women's basketball has been building a legacy for more than 4 decades. In this episode of the WAC Flashback, we look back at some of the powerhouse programs and iconic players who helped shape the history of the sport.
Founded in 1962, the Western Athletic Conference has a dynamic history filled with incredible athletes and landmark championships. This is the WAC Flashback.
A defining trait of WAC women's basketball has been competition. True dynasties have been rare because so many programs have risen to the top. Creighton made a short but memorable impact in just 2 seasons, winning back-to-back WAC titles in 1991 and 92, and the 92 tournament championship. The Blue Jays reached the NCAA round of 32 as a 7 seed, led by Kathy Halligan, a 2-time first-team All-WAC pick, the 1992 Player of the Year, and the nation's leader in three-point percentage at an incredible 55%. San Diego State followed with a dominant run of its own, capturing WAC championships in 94, 95, and 97, with tournament titles in 94 and 97, while making 4 NCAA tournament appearances. The Aztecs posted the first perfect WAC season, going 14-0 in 1994-95. Kaisha Garn set scoring marks that still stand, including the best career scoring average in WAC play and a 44-point performance in a single WAC tournament game. Colorado State became a national force in the late 90s, behind superstar Becky Hammon. A 3-time WAC Player of the Year, 4-time first-team selection, and the conference's all-time leading scorer. Hammon's records, from career points to field goals made, cement her as perhaps the greatest women's basketball player in WAC history. After a decorated WNBA career as a 6-time All-Star, she broke barriers as the first female head coach in the NBA Summer League, and has since led the Las Vegas Aces to 3 of the last 4 WNBA championships. She is enshrined in the Basketball Hall of Fame, College Basketball Hall of Fame, and Women's Basketball Hall of Fame. With Hammon, CSU won WAC titles in 96, 98, and 99. The Rams also reached the NCAA round of 32 twice and made a Sweet 16 run as the 2 seed. That 99 team finished 33-3, the most wins in a season in WAC history. Utah was another powerhouse throughout the decade, claiming league titles in 1996 through 99 and tournament championships in 91 and 95. Early on, Mickey Kane Barton set the tone as MVP of the first WAC tournament, a 3-time first-team All-WAC selection, and the 1993 Player of the Year. A few years later, Julie Krummenhoek took the torch. She was the 1997 Player of the Year, a 4-time All-WAC pick, and still the second leading scorer in WAC history. She went on to a pro career overseas and now serves as an NCAA official. Wyoming's Amy Burnett became one of the conference's most efficient and consistent stars. A 2-time WAC Player of the Year and 3-time first-team honoree, she still holds league records for career field goal percentage and career free throws made. When Louisiana Tech entered the WAC in 2001, the Lady Techsters immediately became the league's gold standard. They won 5 WAC tournament championships, the most in conference history, including the first three-peat in 02, 03, and 04. With 8 regular season titles, La Tech reached back-to-back Sweet 16s in 2003 and 2004. Legendary coach Leon Barmore, a member of both the Naismith and Women's Basketball Halls of Fame, guided the Lady Techsters to a title in their first WAC season. Kurt Budke then carried the momentum with 3 straight NCAA appearances, 2 Sweet 16 runs, and 2 WAC Coach of the Year awards. Their dominant star was Cheryl Ford, a 2-time WAC Player of the Year, 2003 Tournament MVP, and the greatest rebounder in conference history, holding WAC records for boards in a game, season, and career. Fresno State surged to national relevance in the 2000s, becoming the WAC's other powerhouse. The Bulldogs captured 4 WAC tournament titles, 3 regular season championships, and made 5 straight NCAA tournaments from 2008 through 2012. Jaleesa Ross was a defensive standout and an elite shooter, a WAC Defensive Player of the Year, 3-time first-team pick, and has the record with 4 all-tournament selections. Ross is the conference's most prolific three-point shooter with 389 made threes and over 2,000 career points. New Mexico State then emerged as the conference's team to beat. The Aggies won 5 straight regular season titles and 4 tournament championships in 2015, 16, 17, and 19. NM State is tied for the most WAC tournament wins all time with 23. That run was headlined by Brooks Salas, the 2018 and 19 Player of the Year, the 19 Defensive Player of the Year, and a 3-time first-team All-WAC selection. California Baptist quickly made its mark after joining the WAC. The Lancers went 26-1 in 2020-21, the best single-season winning percentage in WAC history. After running the table in non-conference and WAC play, CBU won the WAC tournament that season. Since they were still in the transitional period from Division II to Division I, CBU was not eligible for the NCAA tournament. They did play in the WNIT, where they advanced to the quarterfinals before losing for the first time that season. Ane Oleta became one of the league's all-time great point guards, earning the 2021 Player of the Year, 2022 Defensive Player of the Year, and the Joe Kearney Award. She set WAC records for assists in a game, season, and career, and finished as a 4-time All-WAC honoree. In 2025, Grand Canyon went a perfect 16-0 in conference, 32-3 overall, and swept both the regular season and tournament championships. The Lopes set WAC season records for most steals and most consecutive wins, with 30 straight. Trinity San Antonio was named WAC Player of the Year and Tournament Most Outstanding Player, and tied the conference record with 17 assists in a game. Since 1990, WAC women's basketball has been a story of evolution and excellence. From shifting powers to unforgettable performances, these players and programs have built more than 4 decades of championship tradition.